So as the US prepares to impose an additional 25% tariff on Indian exports starting from the 27th of August, the Indian government is now stepping up efforts to cushion the economy and to protect key sectors from the fallout. The cumulative 50% tariff stemming from India's continued purchase of Russian oil could significantly dent the exports to the US, putting a sizable chunk of India's trade surplus with the country at risk. The senior ministers in the cabinet are meeting at the Prime Minister's office today with consultations involving stakeholders from the affected industries. Now, Goldman Sachs has said that India's GDP could fall below 6% growth rate if the 50% American imposed tariffs persist, with nearly 60 to 65% of the US-bound exports from India being impacted by these tariffs. Experts say that the rupee could also face downward pressure. To counter the blow, the government is working on a long-term export promotion scheme that is expected to be rolled out pretty soon. The centre is reportedly exploring social and economic reforms to insulate the economy from global disruptions. The targeted interest subvention for MSMEs, more tax relief and strategic incentives for manufacturing could be announced in the coming weeks. While the US raises pressure on India, the Indian government has said that it is committed to its growth target and is unlikely to allow tariffs to derail its economic trajectory. So this, of course, is the latest, where India is now gearing up to brace itself for the 50% tariffs, which will come into effect tomorrow. And now it remains to be seen as to whether this issue can indeed be resolved. Because remember, Donald Trump, in his pursuit of trying to meet his geostrategic and geopolitical ends, is using tariffs and other financial instruments to try and squeeze nations on whom he wants to impose pressure. And this is precisely a pressure tactic by the American president.